Hello, and once more, everyone. Welcome back to the 2024 NFL Predictions Week number 13. Coming in at 7 new games this week on the schedule. After going 5-2 last week, my personal season record is now 42 and 42 going into week number 13. 7 games back here, Thanksgiving Day, which is on Thursday. Starting with our first matchup, Bears going into Detroit at 10-1 Lions. Jared Goff. All the weapons he has: Jamar Gibbs, David Montgomery, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Everyone he has there in Detroit. Bears, Caleb Williams, rookie. DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, rookie wide receiver. So many things to talk about this matchup. Bears coming in. They came off a loss to Minnesota 30-27 over the weekend that Caleb Williams and the Bears got the game to overtime in the fourth quarter and played spectacular, but just couldn't come up with the end. Vikings got the game-winning field goal after the Bears' drive failed to score. And for the Bears, and the Vikings won on a field goal. Look at this matchup on Thursday for Thanksgiving Day. Caleb Williams and the Bears, they've come into their own and played better over as of late. But for the Lions, they're a much better team. 10 wins, 1 loss, 9-game winning streak on the year. I think the Lions get this one, and I think they have it in the bag on Thursday. Get it to 10 in a row, take it to 11-1, become the best team in the NFL. Looking at the number 1 seed right now for the postseason. Give the Lions a win here for me on this one to start out today on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, as always. Moving on, next game, Giants, Tommy DeVito coming against the Cowboys, and Cooper Rush at quarterback, I believe, for the Cowboys. Cowboys coming off with one against Washington over the weekend. And without Dak Prescott and Giants, who recently released cornerback Daniel Jones, now Tommy DeVito, the starting quarterback the rest of the year. The Cowboys and Giants, this is a matchup, two teams that aren't good. Cowboys haven't even won a home game yet this year. That's going to be interesting to see if the Cowboys can win their first home game against the Giants. Giants not a good team as well. Cowboys-Giants is a matchup I think might have the lowest amount of points on Thanksgiving Day, might have the fewest amount of points on Thanksgiving. Might also be a game where it's going to be hard to score for each team in Dallas on Thursday on Thanksgiving Day. Overall, looking at this matchup, two teams that aren't that good. But in the past, I've always done the predictions where I predict the games on Thanksgiving, and I'm going to continue to do that in this one. And I think the Cowboys and Giants, I think the Cowboys are going to win at home on Thanksgiving Day and get the job done. So I think the Cowboys to win here for me on Thursday for two teams that are needing a win to stay in the NFC East and play well this game. Moving on to the next one. Thanksgiving night, Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa coming in. They're going to Green Bay to play Jordan Love and the Packers on Thursday night. Should be an interesting game to see, a fun game to watch on NBC on Thursday night. Jordan Love, the Packers coming off a big win over the weekend against the 49ers, who were without Brock Purdy. A game I predicted the Packers win, and they did, on 38-10. The week before that, they beat the Bears 20-19, a game I predicted them as well to win. And playing against the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins, they're coming off multiple wins in a row. Recently, a few weeks ago, they won against the Rams way back when in LA on a Monday Night Football. And now the Dolphins are making strides to play in a tough AFC East. Can they get back to the postseason for another year? I think the Dolphins have a chance, but I think this game's going to be tough for them. Going to Green Bay under the lights in primetime. Packers fans can make it loud, and I think the Packers fans will make it loud this week for the Dolphins fans and the Dolphins players. I think Green Bay comes away with a win here on Thursday night, playing at home against the Dolphins on Thanksgiving night. Moving on to our next game. Some Black Friday football for your Las Vegas Raiders. They're going to place that they won last year on Christmas Day against the Kansas City Chiefs. My favorite team, the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, everyone on the Chiefs team. And the Raiders coming into this one, playing in Kansas City on Friday afternoon. A game in Arrowhead Stadium where last year the Raiders won on Christmas Day. And after that loss, the Chiefs lost last year on Christmas Day against the Raiders. The Chiefs won out and won all the way to win Super Bowl 58 in double overtime against the 49ers. A game for the Raiders this year, they're not very good though. Chiefs have been pretty good. They're 10-1 on the year. But I do have some statements as a fan of the Chiefs. I do have the questionable things I want to say as a team. Their offensive line needs to get help. And also, the defense needs to play a little bit better. The Chiefs have had games this year that have been one-score games, but that have gone down to the end of the game. Multiple in their 11 games this year. And that's happened. And I understand that it's tough to win in the NFL, but if you want to win and win by a lot, you're going to have to do crazy things. I think the Chiefs and Raiders this week, I don't know if it's going to be close. It might, because their earlier matchup this year was close. I think it will be a close game. I think it's going to come down to whoever makes the least mistakes. And Patrick Mahomes, he's made a lot of mistakes. He's thrown interceptions in almost every game this year. And that's hard to swallow as a fan, seeing your favorite team do that. And I do think, though, the Chiefs will play good. I think the Raiders might. Don't know what the Raiders are going to do with their. I don't know who's starting quarterback. Gardner Minshew's out. So I think it's Aidan O'Connell, possibly. I do think the Chiefs, though, are going to win this week on Friday. So I get the Chiefs to win on Friday afternoon for Black Friday football. This game's on Amazon Prime. Here. Next up, we have the Chargers, who look like a wildcard team right now. They're going to Atlanta, play Kirk Cousins on Sunday afternoon. Here on Sunday afternoon game that should be interesting to see. The Chargers, their team, they've come to their own ways with Jim Harbaugh's first-year head coach back in the NFL after being at Michigan for a long time. And the Atlanta Falcons, who are trying to do what they need to do with Kirk Cousins, is our first-place team, surprisingly. And I predicted the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield to really win the division this year. Hard to say that has not happened so much. Falcons are one of those teams that it's a surprise team in my mind, just like a few others out there. And looking at this matchup, I think the Chargers, Justin Herbert going in, Kirk Cousins going in. Kirk Cousins, he's been in the league a long time. Justin Herbert, though, wants to be that kind of quarterback like Patrick Mahomes in his own division of the AFC West. And I think he is having some of that surprise season. And I think possibly Justin Herbert might be able to do that this Sunday. We will see, though. I think the Falcons, though, are going to test them, though. I think it's come down to which team doesn't make the mistakes and which team does. Whoever makes mistakes is going to give the other team a favor. I think the Chargers, though, go on the road to Atlanta, get a win in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and win this week. So surprising. Picking the Chargers to go on the road this week. Beat the Falcons on Sunday. Moving on. The Arizona Cardinals 6-5, coming off a loss to the Seahawks on Sunday. And the Minnesota Vikings coming off a win. They are 9-2 on the year, going up against the Cardinals, who are 6-5, lost to the Seahawks, who are also 6-5. So that AFC West, two 6-5 teams there. And then you have the 49ers and also the Rams, who are also involved in it. It's going to be a tight division the rest of the way home, I think, for whoever wins this division between the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, and Seahawks and Geno Smith. The Rams and Matthew Stafford, and maybe even Brock Purdy and the 49ers. We'll see, though. But the Vikings, Sam Darnold's been in the league a long time. First good year. Discussed 9-2 for the year. The Vikings coming in. The Vikings need a big team the rest of the season, I think. From week 13 through week 18, they need a big team that makes the least amount of mistakes. They need to hope the lines slip up a bit the rest of the season and hope they win some. Because if that happens, you might have the Vikings and Lions competing for the one division. And maybe even the Packers. But this is a game I think that's going to come down to two quarterbacks. Kyler Murray, a young quarterback, against Sam Darnold, another quarterback. Both been in the league a long time, since 2018 or so. Both quarterbacks are going to make the plays. I think the Vikings and Sam Darnold get the win playing at home against the Cardinals on Sunday afternoon. Moving on, one more game. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles coming off a win against the Rams 37-20. They've won 7 in a row or so. The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, two bird teams, the Eagles and Ravens. Yeah, the bird teams coming into this one. Two quarterbacks who are MVP favorites almost every year, it seems like. Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, two teams that want to win. Ravens also have Derrick Henry. They have some receivers that can play well. Eagles also have that kind of stuff as well, but who knows? This season has not been kind of the Ravens. The Steelers are beating them up. And so Lamar Jackson, he needs to make plays. Eagles and Jalen Hurts, they need to make plays as well. This matchup going in Baltimore, Philadelphia, two teams, and I think we'll have a big chance this week. I think this one's going to be one of those games this weekend that's going to be a shootout for both teams. We got the quarterbacks running the ball, scoring touchdowns, and then maybe also passing the ball a few times, getting touchdowns as well. Two teams that are going to be good, I think, looking at this game. But I think the Eagles, for a second straight week, go on the road against a tough team and get a big win this week. So give me the Eagles and Jalen Hurts in this one on Sunday afternoon in the 3:25 game against the Ravens. Recap who I'm taking one more time. Starting out Detroit on Thanksgiving. Jared Goff and the Lions over Caleb Williams and the Bears. In Dallas, I'm taking the Cowboys over the Giants and Tommy DeVito. In Green Bay, I'm taking Jordan Love and the Packers over Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins. In Kansas City, I'm taking Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs against the Raiders. In Atlanta, I'm taking the Chargers and Justin Herbert against the Falcons and Kirk Cousins. Also, in Minnesota, I'm taking Sam Darnold and the Vikings against Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. And on Sunday afternoon, I'm taking Jalen Hurts and the Eagles against the Ravens and Lamar Jackson after making a mistake last week picking the Rams in Week 12. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't go tell friends to do the same if they haven't done so yet already. And also don't forget that notification button below so you know when there's a new video on the channel. With that being said, have a good day. Stay safe and peace out. I'll see you right back here next week with the Week 14 video prediction on Tuesday. Have a good day. Stay safe and peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.